switch off your video for some time, and then I will take over to you. Maybe you can start your video.
Yeah, okay, fine. Thanks.
Yeah. One more video I can see, Rakshitha. Can you please switch off your video? Yeah, thank you so much. So let's start. Thank you so much for joining this webinar. And this will be a very, very great learning for you guys. And we will definitely make sure that this will be a learning for you, which will take you to the next path, wherever you are currently. Suppose you are at the fresher level, you are at the maybe tester level, you are working as a developer, or you are working as a like senior manager or manager, project manager. So Pradeep, can I request you to switch off your video? All participants, please switch off your video. Don't, yeah, thank you so much. So this will be a webinar for all of you, whoever want to go into IT, who are already into IT, or who wanted to perform well and go in the next level into IT. So this is for all, and that's the reason we have we have given the name as digital transformation. So it will be a digital transformation for you, all of you, whoever you are, or whatever is your position, and we will be starting soon, and you will be getting more than 8 hours of knowledge in these 2 hours. So stay tuned and get all the knowledge about the whatever the digital transformation we are giving, and whatever like information we are giving. If you are having any question, you can ask in a chat. Definitely the Q&A session will be there at the end. Don't on your video. This is a request. Don't on your audio and video. Whatever will be there, like we will be asking in the chat, and in the chat you can ask questions, you can ask queries. Thank you so much. So let's start. Let's begin with this journey, the powerful journey of learning. So you all are aware of like whatever is happening related to COVID, the jobs are not there, then you are not able to get the job. There are conditions where the jobs, like people are losing their jobs, and many of the like companies are laying off their employees. I got a call from one of the friend yesterday, and he was like in a big MNC. So I cannot name here as it's a public platform. A big MNC, it's a big name, and they are laying off daily 100 people. And depending upon the experience, depending upon the project, if they are on bench, then they are laying off just now. They are just sending an email to the person, and they are laying off that person from the job. So this COVID, or the impact of COVID on jobs and businesses, is very much. And this information, whichever you can see on screen, is the information related to the COVID impact on the job and business. I think all can see my screen. Just type yes in the chat box so that I can get information that you can see my screen and it is visible to all participants. Just say yes in the chat box. Okay, okay, great. I'm getting that responses. Fine. So because of COVID, what is happening? Why COVID is impacting on jobs, and why COVID is impacting on businesses? This is only one thing, because this is the financial impact. This is the financial impact related to COVID, which is happening on all the countries. Overall world is happening. So it's not about India, it's not about US, it's not about particular UK. It's like the all over world the COVID impact is happening. And because of COVID, maybe all of you or some of you are in tension of losing the job. Maybe freshers are there who are thinking, how do I get a job after COVID, because the situation is worse. People are losing their job. You don't believe, like people like having 10 years experience, 5 years experience in IT, they are losing their jobs. We are getting a lots of call for consultation. They're getting lots of call, emails for consultation, what to do in this situation. The people are losing job even if they are experienced persons. So here in this seminar, the maybe freshers are there, then the managers are there, then the developers are there, then the testers are there, and if they are losing their, Rahul, please switch off your video. They are losing their jobs, and the tension is like how to get a job in COVID, during COVID, and after the COVID. So it's the reason behind losing a job, or the reason behind the COVID situation. What is the reason behind this? Why we are losing a job in that particular situation, or why we are losing a job in this case? So we need to think, we need to see what is the solution for that, because this is the problem. We cannot focus on problem always. We should focus on solution. And that's the reason we are here. We are expert. And why we are expert, you can see in the next slide, what is the expertise we are having. So you can see here, it's like, this is my profile, and I'm having 18 plus years of experience in IT. I worked more than 100 projects, and I'm a founder and director of Step One Step Ahead. This is a company where we are doing the digital transformation. We are working on projects which are within India as well as within UK, US. So we are having multiple clients, and every project we are delivering successfully. So these are some certifications which are achieved by me, and the Women Entrepreneur Award which I got. So why I'm showing this information, not for like it's my greatness, or I wanted to show you what like how great I am. The reason behind this is the 2 hour session which you are going to listen, and 2 hours you are going to spend, because time is very important, guys. Time is the money nowadays. Like, time, investment of time is very very rare and very very important. You're going to spend these 2 hours with us, and why you are going to spend and what you will get. So this experience, this journey experience, whatever is there, you will be getting that in 2 hours. You will be getting some tips in 2 hours. I don't know who is acting on screen, and I'm getting some scratches, like a pen, or I don't know what is there. So Pallavi, can you please check what is that? Pallavi, can you see this red?
Yes, I can see. Yeah, I
Yeah,
can
what is
see
that?
these red
Who is doing
lines.
that? Who is doing that? I don't know. Whoever is doing, please do.
Could you
So
just check?
yeah, please check who is doing it, and can you please don't do this somehow. I think somehow by mistake someone is doing that. Okay, so let's move ahead. Let it be with that. Let's move ahead. So this is the journey. Whatever is, this is my journey. I'm already successful. I don't want like to share my success with you. It's like my journey, my expertise, and whatever problems I got in my industry experience. Starting from developer, I was a BA. I have done the job as a tester. I was a test lead. Then in last organization, I was a program manager. So journey from fresher to the program manager, very hard journey. How that become easy for you? Because whatever challenges I have faced, whatever information I got, and whatever like solution I have provided to myself, I just wanted to share that. And that's the reason, this is the mission from our side. Because see, we are already getting the projects, we are successfully delivering the project, but what we are contributing towards the journey of knowledge. So this is the reason we are here to give you a knowledge. We are here to handhold you if you are having queries, maybe after the session, or if no time will be there, then after the maybe next week we can schedule a meeting, one-to-one meeting for the consultation. You can talk to Pallavi will help you out with the timing. We can talk to you directly, we can consult you as a consultation, and then your journey will be easy towards the success in IT career. So that's the reason we are here. Let's move to the next part. what is the client want? So suppose I'm saying they are layoff is there, then there is multiple things which is happening, and there is a problem in IT industry, there is a problem in job, there is a problem in like businesses. What are the problems? Actually, the problem is now the BPO industry or the operations industry or the industry which is like related to the BPO and the operations job, which are the continuous job, maybe the back office of the bank, maybe the industry where everyone is doing some repetitive kind of work, and that can be the problematic area where they can suffer a job loss. And why it is so? Because of COVID, no one is going out of home. Because of COVID, there is a financial impact. There is a financial impact on the companies. There is a financial impact on banks. There is a financial impact on everyone. Everyone is hampering because of this financial impact. And if I am a CEO of a company or I'm a CEO of a bank and I'm having suppose 1,000 employees, and instead of 1,000 employees, the work can be done maybe with some innovation or some transformation with the maybe 100 employees. So is it a right way of going in that direction or not? Or is it a right way of going into that transformation, or should I wait and see, okay, I'll give the employees that 1,000 employees salary? That's the reason jobs are in sick, or that's the reason there is a problem related to jobs. So everyone wants higher productivity, everyone wants the maximum accuracy, everyone wants on-demand scalability, 24 by 7 support. Person cannot sit 24 by 7. They need break, they need leave, they need off on Saturday, Sunday. So weekend off they need. So 24 by 7, who will work on that 24 by 7? It is not possible for you as well as for me. It is not possible at all. So how the transformation will begin? How the transformation will be there? So that's the journey which we are going to see. So the solution find out by the employees, or the solution find out by the companies, or the solution find out by the business is the virtual employment. So what is the virtual employment, and why I am talking about the virtual employment? Why I'm talking related to the employment which is the virtually done, which cost less. Why less? Because the 100 employees work can be done with the 2 or 3 robots. And that robots, how to create that robots? What is the robot? That is the question maybe in your mind. We will be seeing that definitely. We will be creating 2 real robots today. So actual robots, how to do RPA, how to work in RPA. Is it need coding? Because I am not an IT background person. I am a fresher. I have done B, but I don't know programming. I am not interested really in the programming. These are the questions in your mind. Then definitely the answer is here. Today you will be getting that answer. You will be getting the questions answer of, like, if even if you don't know code, if even if you don't know the IT background, you are operations person, you are a person who is a CA, or if suppose you have done the BCom or the commerce graduate and you are working as a back office executive, then also, so this is the solution for all. This is not a specific solution, or this is not a solution for a person who is already in IT. So this is the solution for all. And stay tuned, because this will be a very, very, very helpful learning for all you. And you will be getting 2 real bots experience after this session. So we will be creating 2 real bots. We will be showing you how easy it is. Just drag and drop, and you have to create a workflow and how it is working. So let's see, let's go ahead and see what's the solution and how it is working.
Swati, just one request to you.
Yeah.
Can you just reshare your screen again? to remove these annotations because the content not showing properly. So reshare your screen.
Yeah, and can you please mute? I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Whoever is joining, I'm
yeah,
getting
yeah,
some sound.
yeah, yeah.
Can you able to see my screen?
Yes, we
Yes,
can
we
see.
can.
Yeah,
Yes.
now
Now
it's
it's
fine.
perfect.
Okay, okay, thank you so much. Okay, so till here, everything like what is the problem? We have seen what is the problem, what is the solution. Let's move ahead. Let's move ahead this interesting journey, how we are going to take this journey. So now this is the information from one of the paper, one of the magazine, newspaper. So this is the information related to how many jobs will be gone related to automation, because the world is moving towards the automation era, and these jobs are related to the manual testing, then infrastructure management, BPOs, as I said earlier, system maintenance. So these kind of jobs will be not there after some time. So I will be showing you which year, what is the transformation will be in next slide, but this kind of job will be not there. So how you are thinking about this is the problem or this is the opportunity. So this is up to you. If you will think this is the issue, oh my god, my job will be gone, I'm a manual tester, I'm working since 5 years in the industry and my job will be gone because of this automation. So should I take that as an issue or should I take that as an opportunity? Okay, no problem. Even if I'm a manual tester, I can learn these technologies. Why not? The learning is very important. The learning, the shift left approach is very important in your life, and without learning nothing is possible. So it's, and learning is never impossible. How many of you think like college ho gaya abhi to learning nahi karna hai? If that is the thinking about you, then you are not going to survive in IT industry, as well as your future will be not definitely bright. So your future not bright in this case if you will not attempt to learn, if you will not take the learning seriously. Take an example. Previously, the handset related to Nokia, the previous handset, the previous small handset of Nokia was there, and now everyone is using Android, everyone is using iOS, iPhone, Android. What is it? How at the one touch we can just send one message or we can just do the video call. Previously it was not there. This is a technology, this is a revolution. You're learning that revolution, you are going into that direction, you are learning that revolution, then only you are getting that. You are doing the video calls now. Now in this COVID situation, everyone is doing interviews on videos, everyone is meeting, sales meetings, then the related meetings of the like stakeholders, then the sessions, everything is online. So how that revolution you have done? So you were using that small handset of like Nokia, the previous handset, no internet, nothing was there. Now you're using Android, you're using a smartphone. So that is the revolution. The same revolution this is happening in IT, the same revolution this is happening in the case of automation, in the case of automation era, and you have to get into it, you have to learn that, otherwise it is very difficult for you guys. Because I was unknown to this all things before 5 years. I was in IT. Even if I'm having 18 years of experience, before 5 years I was unknown to this automation, I was unknown to AI, I was unknown to this technologies. But now, as like this is a need, if this is a need, you have to learn it. So this is the case, like you will take this as an opportunity or you will take that as an issue. That is up to you. Let's move ahead. These are great people, great thoughts. Once you stop learning, you start dying. Albert Einstein is saying that, as well as like you can see the Bill Gates. He started his coding journey at the age of 7. Think, friends, age of 7 is it's really impossible. to start the journey of coding at the age of 7. Now you can see White at Junior, then Vedantu, they are coming up with the code at the age of like maybe 7 to 8 years. So what is the thought? What is happening? This is the shift left approach. Everyone is going in the left, and how we can learn things, how we can uh, observe things and get into our life, so that our journey will be very, very, very easy. So if you want to go into right direction, if you want to go into the future, your future should be bright in IT or in any other industry, whatever is there. You have to learn, and learning is very, very, very important. So we need to be sure we will learn the technology. What will be giving the transformation, the bounce back? What is the bounce back? Because you are somewhere. I'm not saying you are doing nothing. I'm saying you are somewhere. Maybe you are a .NET developer, Java developer, you are a software tester, but you need to bounce back your career. Don't think how my job will be after COVID, or should I like do job change now, or maybe जॉब मिलेगा नहीं मिलेगा, मेरा जॉब है वो चला जाएगा तो मैं क्या करूंगी. Don't think like that. Think like, if in this situation you will be having 3 offers in your hand and you're choosing, okay, where to join and how much package I want. Okay, so this is a nice company, the second offer I'm taking, and this is possible. This is really, really simple, and this is possible. We have done it. We have done it with many, many, many like IT graduates. We have done the same thing because the learning is a passion. Learning is a passion, and we like you to learn. We like to share knowledge, and our passion is sharing the knowledge. So that's the reason we are here. So let's go ahead with the impact of automation. So 6.4 lakhs of jobs will be not there in IT after this COVID. And this is the economics times related information. And this low scale job I'm talking about is the operations. This is low scale job where like the repetitive jobs kind of things are needed. And if it will be not there, so what will be there? So this is the maybe question in your mind. Do you think this is the question in your mind? Okay, 6.4 lakh jobs will be gone. Then what? How the IT industry will survive? Can you message yes in chat if you think like this, the same like I am thinking? How the impact of automation if 6.5 lakh jobs will be not there? In that case, how the IT industry will survive? So do you think this is the question in your mind? Let me read the chat. Yes, yes. So many are saying yes. Yes, yeah, yeah, Mona Lisa. So this is the information, like this is the question in your mind, and that's the reason we are here to provide the information related to how you can survive to IT industry even after COVID, because there are multiple opportunities in IT where you need some sort of knowledge, and with that you can go into IT. And this is just a drag and drop. This is just a logic building, and this is just a matter of 1 or 1.5 months of learning, and then you will be having 3 to 4 offers in your hand, and you will be thinking where to join, not like how about my job, or how my job will be after the COVID. Should I get the same salary, or there will be cutting 10% or 15% in my salary? So don't think like that. Think positive, because we need to do the transformation. We need to learn something. We need to learn a thing which is there in the market. What is the market need? So this is the Gartner's report. If you are aware of Gartner's is the publishing every countries, and this is the Gartner report related to automation. So in automation, Gartner is saying by 2025 there will be 40 lakh, 50 lakh jobs. There will be a multiple jobs opening will be there, and the normal jobs will be not there, or everyone is moving towards the AI, RPA, or the automation kind of era. Everyone wants the less cost and the higher productivity in 24 by 7 cost of, like 24 by 7 way of working. So how it is possible? So Gartner is saying this many jobs will be created. And think, if you are having a knowledge of that particular industry or particular automation or particular AI or RPA or whatever the automation job, these 50 lakhs jobs will be there, do you think you will not get a job? Or do you think like you will be thinking, how do I get a job? No, you will not think, because you don't have time to think. You will be having multiple offers in your hand, and how you can think like you will be not having that job. So this is the bounce back. This is bounce back your career, and this for your career, this bounce back will happen if you will learn new technologies, if you will learn a technology which is the need of market. Need of market is very important. If there is a need, then only that need can be survived. If their need is not there, even if you are having a multiple level of knowledge or particular thing, and if the need is not there, there will be no option for your career. So let's see, this is the real example. So this is a real example. A person's name is Ankit. So he's a student of one of the good college. And in 2019, the increment was given to him is 10%. And 2020, he's a .NET developer. And in 2020, he's still searching of a job, and he is a .NET developer only with the 10% of increment. The second is the Vishal. Vishal is in the same company. He's working with Ankit, and he is having like same years of experience as Ankit. In 2019, he was a .NET developer, but he started revolution. He started learning new things. He started the transformation of career, and now his package during COVID. During COVID, he got 65% of hike, and he is the senior RPA developer now. And in first case, Ankit is frustrated till now. And by the way, Ankit was having great score in college than the Vishal. That is the important thing. They are passed out on same year, not same college, but same year. And Ankit was having highest score, and Vishal was having less score in the engineering. And he was a .NET developer. Ankit was also a .NET developer. But Vishal have chosen that what is the need of the market? What is the need of the market? He learned that thing. He learned that thing, and he got transformation of career by 65% of package hike, which is not small. And during the COVID, it is not really small, because what is happening and why it is happening? What is the reason behind that? The reason behind that, everyone is moving towards the era of automation, AI, RPA, and everyone is looking for like jobs related things. So I have got a call from HR related, like, do you have someone who is working in RPA, who is fresher in RPA, or doesn't matter if the person is not having knowledge, we will train, we will give some kind of project training to them, but we need people in RPA. So that's the reason. What is the need? Need in the market is the AI, automation, RPA. So this is the case. And RPA is for all. RPA is not for only the person who is having technical background, who is the engineer. RPA is for software tester. Even if you are CA, even if you are HR professional, even if you are a software developer into .NET, Java, anything, if you are operation executive, like you're doing the operation job in processing or filling in the information, you're working in SAP, you are already a business analyst, you are a fresher, you are an accountant, you are a back office executive or test lead, automation tester, validation engineer, or any profession you are having, you don't have to worry about it, because RPA is there for all. RPA can be learned by anyone. by anyone. Like if you are having ability to learn, you can learn the RPA because it is very simple. It is very simple and it is having a very, very, very big impact on your career. So that's the reason, even if you are here in this era, or you're working as any of this particular designation or roles and responsibility, this RPA or the bots, whatever we are going to show you, it's like very simple. And how it is simple, why it is simple. So within 10 minutes, you will see how to create a bot and how it's simple it is. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead the industry coverage. So even if any HR firm is there, e-commerce, multiple Amazon, then Flipkart, many e-commerce companies, Tata Click, e-learning, if you are working in e-learning industry or you wanted to go into e-learning industry, banking and finance, many banks are there in India, out of India, manufacturing industry. So any manufacturing related information, manufacturing related companies, social media, insurance, healthcare. So any industry will be there, and in that industry, this particular automation will be happening. So this is the this is the case now in the industry. This is the actual information which we are providing. And in all industry, you can think about like how many jobs will be there. These all industries are having this kind of jobs, and how you will not get a job, or how that will be insecurity in your job. This is not possible because all these industries are surrounded by the world. This is not only India, this is outside India as well. As like all countries will be having this kind of jobs. And after COVID, even if it is financial impact, this is very easy, and this is very, very, very helpful for organizations to build a bot than take a human capability employees. So that's the reason who will create this bot. So the person will create the bot. The bot will not getting created by itself. The person will create the bot. And that's the reason it needs a small kind of knowledge related to how to create a bot. And that's the reason we are here. We are seeing like this journey is why I'm showing this journey to you, because you should know what is, where the transformation is, where the industry is going, where the IT industry is going, and how it can bounce back your career, how it will, because your career, your future is in your hand. If you will learn, you will earn. If you will learn, if you, then only you will earn. If you will not learn, then you will not earn. Definitely learning is very, very, very important. Let's see, let's go ahead. In RPA, there will be not only developers kind of job, there will be a developers, there will be a business analyst who will be talking to clients, getting the information. These are the SME, subject matter experts. So these people will be there. The solution architect, suppose you are a .NET developer working since maybe 10 years and you wanted to go into RPA, you can become a solution architect. You can become a solution architect, and you can get the good opportunity, as well as you can get a good package hike as a solution architect. Business analyst, if you're working as a business analyst already, you can go into RPA business analyst. There are some things which you need to learn, and you can go into business analyst profession. You are already developer, you are working as a .NET Java developer, you wanted to go into RPA, definitely it is very, very, very simple. You can go into RPA development. If you are like infrastructure engineers and you wanted to become an IT infrastructure engineer, it is also very simple. If you are a manager, if you are having 10 to 15 years of experience and you are a developer or a senior developer kind of role you are playing in your current organization, but you wanted to become a manager or a lead, RPA lead, it is possible. It is very, very, very simple again. And the service support or the support engineer. So everything is possible. It is not like you are having only one role or roles and responsibility in RPA. It is like there are multiple roles available for RPA. And even if you can choose any of the roles, we will guide you how to reach into that role, because we are experts. Why we are experts? We are doing the actual implementation of RPA. We are having clients from Italy, we are having clients for Spain, we are having clients from US, we are having clients for India. We are deploying bots there. We are creating bot architecture. We are creating all these bots, and we are doing that bot implementation. We are training the bots, and that's the reason we are expert. And where the expertise come into picture, we can train you. We can give you that information inside our expertise, with our experience to you, so that you can gain that future. You will be in that position to get the good job. If you are already doing a job, then you will get good package. If you are a fresher, you will get, definitely you will be placed into IT within some days. So that is possible, and that is, I'm not saying this is miracle, because we have done it. We have completed that journey. We have completed that kind of role. That's the reason we can tell you that, we can give you that information. Current situation in the market, if there are two positions for Java developer or .NET developer, there will be a queue, long queue for the interview. I have seen, like, I was in Capgemini, and that time I have seen for 2 or 3 positions, there will be 200 plus employees or candidates coming for the interview. And now in case of RPA, if there are 10, and this information is from one of the MN, declare the name, but this is the real information from, like last month information from one of the MNC. They need 10 developers. They need 5 open position for business analyst, 5 open position for solution architect, 10 open position for implementation manager. They are having that many position and few people. HR is getting only 5 or 10 CVs for that people. So that's the current market situation in COVID, and after COVID also. This automation, AI, RPA, everything will be there, and everything will be having the good impact. This is information taken from all job sites. You can go and check any job sites related information. So we have taken yesterday. So yesterday there was like 21,198 jobs in Naukri, 21,000 jobs in Monster related to RPA, AI, and automation. So RPA, AI, automation, all this era is going into a direction where your future will be. The IT future will be in that direction. And if you are like, you wanted to learn that, and it's very, very, very easy. So this is the real career opportunities which are there inside that various job sites. Let's move into the code and no code related things. So even if I'm a developer and I am doing coding, right? But I am not like, when I was a developer. Let me share my story. I was a developer when I joined one company, and I have completed my education, and I have joined one company as a developer. But that time, like, development was not that much inside me, and I don't want to code. I was not like, it's a sleepless night I was having. I can see only code and the exceptions in my dreams. It was very, very, very difficult for me to code, and it was very difficult for me to get into the different versions in 6 months, and the upgradation in 6 months. So that journey, it was not for me. It was not for me, and that's the reason, like, I have found out something which doesn't need code. So here, like, the automation which I'm talking about is no code automation. You can see here in right side, you just have to drag and drop inside the canvas, and you will create a workflow, and it is very quick. Like, you will create your own bot. It will be very, very, very easy. And now the question in your mind will be like, how to create a bot, how easy it is, how to upgrade yourself, how to upscale yourself if you are already into IT. So let's not waste time, and let's invest our time into creation of bots. So I would like to invite Sagar. Sagar, Yeah, so Sagar is there. He is a technical architect and he is handling all RPA projects. He is an expert evangelist in creation of bots. So Sagar will be helping out for creation of bots quickly, and it is very easy. And after creation of bots, I wanted all of you should give me like the information that it is easy or it is difficult for you. So let's start with Sagar, and Sagar, it's hand over to you.
Yeah, thank you, Swati. Hi, good afternoon, everybody. I'm Sagar here. So, as Swati mentioned, that I am looking after all the technical aspects and handling all the RPA projects in STEP. As an automation expert, I have a good experience of more than 7 years, and I am into the RPA since last couple of years. UiPath has been our expertise, and RPA is basically is our expertise. Multiple domains and all. We have been working with it, and many different kind of bots, robots, processes we have automated till now. So let me quickly share my screen. Swati, can you please stop sharing your screen? Yep, thank you. So I'm sharing my screen with you all. Let me know once you all can see it. I'll be taking you through one quick journey of the automation, basically with automation tool, which is UiPath. Before going ahead, what we have with us is the UiPath Studio. UiPath Studio is basically a platform from where you can develop different processes, automate the processes. And this is one part of that entire automation ecosystem. So there are basically three parts of this ecosystem. One is the studio where you develop your processes. The other one is the orchestrator. Now, orchestrator is the web-based platform which you can access from anywhere, from any part of the world, and you can control your all the automation and all the processes. The thing that I have opened or I have access to over here is the UiPath Studio. And the orchestrator, you all can just go to the Google Chrome and you can type just platform.uipath.com. So this is the very simple link, provided, and this is like a community based or free available for all, from where you can access this orchestrator. So orchestrator is nothing but the central console from where you can control all your processes, all your automation. Studio is where you design and develop everything. So you can see that I have a couple of process already developed over here. You can see that, just like, the Excel or the Word or the PowerPoint, we create new, documents or new presentations. So here we can create a new processes, and also we have some couple of templates over here. This is the, very start greeting window of UiPath Studio. This is in the Chrome. Let me quickly log in over here. So basically it will ask you for your login at the very first. You can log in with your existing Google account, or you can create your accounts as well. So I'm just logging in with my existing STEP account. So this is very simple. Once if you have a default Google account, you can directly log in into it. If you do not have, you can create any account of your choice with any of your organizational email ID and all. So this is the very front page of the orchestrator. And to download UiPath Studio, you can go over here into the resource center. And from the resource center, from the community edition, you can download this stable version. So basically it's a free where anybody can download it and start practicing. So practicing is very easy. Before you go to the actual project environment, you need a good hands-on. So this version over here, the community version, which is freeware, is available, and anybody can go and download and start practicing on it. So this is from where I have downloaded it, and once you download it, you simply have to run it, and it will start from the scratch like this. So we are going to create two robots basically today. One wherein we will try to extract some information from any website, and second we will try to push some information into any application. Like ERP application, CRM application. So we have couple of applications. So these two concepts actually, collect or, they comprise of, a lot of organizational process. So in any organization, you might be reading a data from any of your website, then storing that into an Excel file or storing that into database, and then using that data for the analysis, or many things might be happening from that website basically. The other thing is, at the same point, you might be having your, company CRM app or company ERP app or any organization application wherein you are feeding your data. Like, you are feeding your employee information, you are feeding your, pay scale information. If you are in other departments like the quality and all, you are feeding some quality checking information into the, application. So these kind of concepts we have tried to, incorporate into this demo. So you will get the idea of, how it works and how easy it is. So to start the process, you just have to click on the process over here, and you just have to mention, the name of process. Any process name, just like any workbook or Excel name, you can create a process name. Let's say I am creating a, a demo, like a website, let's say data extraction. So this is a kind of a process that I'm creating. I can copy that same and add into the descriptions. It will by default add it over here in your UiPath folder, and just simply click on create. So by this way, you can start your automation journey very simply, very simplistic. You don't have to install any other packages, any other libraries at all. Just start with the UiPath Studio. That's very, very simple, and start with the plain process. As you start creating the process, it will, create the, it will load everything for you. And meanwhile, let's check the orchestrator as well. So as I showed you from where to download, the stable version, similarly, you can again go back to the home, and you can again go back to the orchestrator services. So from here, you can control your all automation. Like, you will see how many robots you have, how many processes you have, everything with respect to the dashboard, to connect all the machines that you want to run automation on, everything. If you want to schedule your processes and all the things you can see from here, throughout the orchestrator. So one component is the studio, another component is the orchestrator, and the third component, which is controlled by the orchestrator, is nothing but the UiPath assistant. So UiPath assistant or the UiPath robot is the one which runs the process on your machine. So basically, you develop the process or the robot in studio. You publish it to the orchestrator, and from the orchestrator, the robot will run that process. So you can see that I have a one process over here. I have a one demo process over here. Then if I go back again, I have a couple of, I have a robot over here. So one robot is there, which is currently disconnected. This is how many processes I have ran. So many things are here. You can schedule the processes and all. You can control. You can run the processes from here. So when we will be getting detailed into the course, we will be having this, everything in detail covered in that, like how to, use each of these, parameters or properties or features, and then how you can run the processes from here. So everything is there. Basically, it's a freeware community version. Anybody can download it and start using it. So this is the orchestrator. Now we have started with our UiPath Studio. So once you are into UiPath Studio, you will get this kind of a screen basically. In this screen, on the left hand side, we have a set of activities. Now, what is the activity? Activity is the action that robot will do just like a human will do. So if you see over here, I have a click activity. Then I have a type into activity. I have an open browser activity. So these all are the readily available activities, like, around 1,000 of activities are there. And on top of that, you can also create the custom activities. So these activities are already there. You can see that, system kind of activities are there. UI automation activities are there. UI events, elements, programming, all the activities are already there. So you just have to use this activity in your process or in your logic. Then on the top side, I have a couple of options, which are, needed for a process. While we develop a process, we run the process and check. So we have a couple of options over here. Another best option is if you don't want to develop your process, but you want your process readily available, and you know the steps. Okay, so you can use this recording option. So there are a couple of recording options like web recording, desktop recording, image recording. So you can simply click on this, follow your steps, and complete the recording, like save the recording, and you will have a readily available process over here which you just have to run and do nothing. So first is a set of activities that you use to automate in your process. Second is the recording. So this is one very best feature. To start with the process, what we are going to do is we are just going to click on this main XML, and this will give us our central canvas to start the development. So as you can see over here, we see drop activities over here. So we can start with that. So when we start any process, or when we start developing any process, at the bigger level, we create a flow chart before going into any process, like what will be the flow of process, where will be the decision nodes, where will be kind of flows and all, where should it start, where should it end. So in UiPath also there are similar kind of activities available. Basically there are two types of activities. One is a flow chart and one is sequence. So flow chart is to be used when there is a bigger level project, or a bigger level process that you want to automate. So as you can see on my screen, we have a start button over here and we have a flow chart, and next to the flow chart we have the sequences. So here there is a feature available just to search with what you want, and you will get this on the top. So I want sequence. So what I can do is I can simply drag and drop this sequence. So flow chart, and inside that you can have a sequence. Now sequence have a multiple activities inside, which we are going to use. So let's start with it. So the process, let me explain you the process first. What we are going to do, we are going to open Chrome browser, then we are going to navigate to the Flipkart website. So we are just going to type this URL over here, flipkart.com. So this is the URL that we are going to type. So let me just, so this is the URL. So let me do it again for you all. So what we are going to do is we are going to open Chrome. Once we open the Chrome, what we are going to do is we are going to enter this URL and navigate to this URL. After that, we are going to search over here with some best things that we want. Let's say I want to search about the mobile phones and I want that data. So I will search about the let's say Samsung. Mobile phone. So this is what I want to start searching. After I type here this particular text, I want to click on search, and after clicking on search, I will have my results available with me on my web page. So as you can see, we have around 557 results over here, and out of 557 results, I can see some of them over here, and the result is on the multiple pages. So let's imagine that this is your organizational process. In your organizational process, the task that is assigned to you is you need to go to your organization web page or web portal, and after going to the web portal, what you have to do is basically you need to look for some information, and you need to get that information into an Excel file. So if you have around 500-600 entries in the web page and you want to copy all of them into the Excel, so you can imagine how bulky task it is, how effort consuming task it is, and how irritating, I will say, because every day you will be doing same thing again and again and again, and how easily you can do that over here with the automation and without having any kind of a coding done. So this is the task we wanted to do. Open the flipkart.com, search for this particular mobile phone, and then get the detail. Now detail, we can get multiple information. We can get a phone information, we can get a price, we can get the ratings, we can get everything that is available over here to me on this page. So let's start with that, how to do it. It's very simple. First of all, we will take a flow chart, and then what I want to do first is open the Chrome. So I'll search for the open browser activity. Then I'll just drag and drop it next to start. So as I drag and drop it, I have this activity available over here. I can just double click on it. And this is, the activity that we, just drag and drop. And I have to mention only a few parameters, and I don't have to code anything basically. So here I have to mention the URL that I want to navigate to. So the URL that I wanted is just the flipkart.com. So I'll mention that in the double quotes. And here I just want to select which browser I want to use. So I want to use Internet Explorer, Chrome, Firefox, or Edge. So I'll be using Chrome. Yes, and that's it. So I'll just save it for now and I just run it. So you will see, like, without having any single line of coding, just using UiPath and an activity, I can open the browser automatically. So if I click on the run, see, it has opened the browser for me. So this is what bot is doing for me now. Bot has started taking those small steps. So I have opened the browser. The next is, and it will also wait till your browser is entirely loaded. So it's not like, a browser is completed loaded, it has started the event and it has finished. No, it will act just like, an human will do. Then we have a maximize window activity. So if suppose your browser is opening in the small window and then you want to maximize it or for the full screen, you can use this activity. So we are not doing any coding, we are just dragging and dropping the things. Now, as I have the browser open, the next step I want to do is I want to type over here, and what I want to type is Samsung mobile phones. So similarly, what I'll do is I'll search something which is related to the type. So let's say I want to type something. So whatever you want to do as a human, you will just search with that keywords and you will get that information available over here. So what I want to do is type it into. So I'll go to UI automation. I will go to element keyboard because we are going to type into and we are going to intimate the keyboard typing. So, and I have a type into activity over here. Just let me drag it over here, type into, and I just have to drag and drop it over here. Okay. Now here I have to mention two things, where I want to type and what I want to type. So where I want to type, I can click on this indicate element inside browser, and then let's get our browser, and here I can indicate that I want to type in this text box. See how easy it is. I just want to indicate where bot should type. So that is the first step that I did. Second is what I want to type. So what I want to type is I want to type Samsung mobile phones. So this is the thing I want to type. So I have just mentioned two things, where I want to type and what I want to type. Now after typing over here, the next step is to click. So as you can see, you can also search over here from the top. Just search for the top, and again in UI automation, element, mouse, and the click. Now there are different types of clicks available, as you can see over here. If I again search for click, I have a double click, I have a click image, I have a click OCR type. So depending on the requirement or the applications that we are going to use, we have n number of options available over here. So it is not restricted to those certain things, but you can use any type of activity over here depending on your requirement. So we are going to click on the web page. So we are first trying with the simple click or indicate element inside the browser. So where I want to click on this search button. So that is the next step. Okay, and as soon as I click on this, I will get the result. So let us save this and let us try to run this. So you will get a better idea of how it is done. And also for your understanding, let me minimize this window kind of in the short a window, so that you will get an idea of how the bot is working and how it is performing each and every step that we are telling it to do. So I'm just running this now. So we will see that first of all it is going to open the browser. So it is opening the browser, then it is maximizing it. Third is it is going to type what we have told it to type, and then it is clicking on the search. So see all the actions it is performing the way we have trained it. So as soon as we have got the results over here, what next we are going to do is we are going to extract this information, and for this we already have existing features in UiPath. Now those features are like data scraping features, screen scraping features. These are used to extract the information from the web page or from the application or from any type of platform. So we will be using data scraping now, and this is very simple. I just have to indicate the pattern, like what is first element in the pattern, what is second element in the pattern, and it will understand that whatever number of elements are there, it will by default understand it. So next, so I want to extract the phone names first. So I will indicate the phone name first, and I'll indicate the second phone name. So it will understand that the names are in the pattern, and this is a kind of a table data. output we are going to get as a table. So here it is asking me to give the name to the column since we are going to get the data in a table. So I can mention just, you know, phone names. Next. And as you can see over here in the preview, I have a phone name of all the phones that are available on this page. Okay. So right now we are getting a data from this page only, but our data is on the multiple pages. There are 500 plus results. So how to go there and how bot does that, that also I will going to show you. Before that, if you want to extract any more information, if you want to extract the price as well, if you want to extract, you know, the phone configuration as well, for that you can click on the extract correlated data. You can again indicate the first element in the pattern, second element in the pattern, and that's it. Again, give the column name. Let's say I'm going to give it as a price. Next, I got the price preview. So this is very, very simple. You don't have to, you know, code anything, no scripting, nothing is required. You just have to follow the instructions. And then I'm going to click on finish after, you know, extracting two, you know, column data. And what UiPath is going to ask me once I finish this is your data is on multiple pages. So it by default has that ability to understand that if your data is on the multiple pages, then you suggest us whether you want to go with it or not. So if I click on yes, I will have to indicate how as a human I will go to the next page. So if I click on yes as a human, I will go to the next page by clicking on the next button, and that's it. So it has by default created this activity for me, and I just have to connect these two together one after other. And this is also very simple. You just have to drag and drop you know, from the first activity to the second activity. So this is the data scrapping activity that UiPath has built, and the output of this data scrapping activity will be stored here in this particular a variable or a container basically. So this particular you know, variable or the container where our table is stored, we are going to use that to write into an Excel file. So this is our, you know, output of the data scrapping. I have this variable over here. I'll just change the scope to the flowchart so that I can use this on the flowchart level. Now we have opened the browser, we have navigated to where we wanted to, then we have extracted the data, and now we want to write that into an Excel file. So I'll search write range, and here in the file in the workbook, I have a write range activity. I'll just drag and drop this, and I'll just double click this. So I will have to provide just simple parameters. So what will be my file name of the final output? Let's say I want a final output as a results .xlsx. So this is my file name will be, and a data table. Which data table you want to write into the Excel file? So the same data table that we got as an output from the data scrapping activity. So this is the data table that we want to write into this particular file. Okay, so if the file is not created, UiPath will create that file by default. And I have an option to add headers. So I will add a headers for the column. So this is the one project which we have created in just, you know, 10-15 minutes, even less than that. And this will work for us to open the browser, to search the result and to get the results into an Excel file. Now this Excel file, you can send it to any person to check the data, or you can upload this data into any database, or you can mail it, or you can use it for the Tableau or any other functionality that you want to use it. That could be your organizational process. So this is the flowchart, and let's run this process from start to end. So you will get the idea of how this bot is working. And if suppose we want to extract this 557 results manually with the phone name and price, you know how much time it will take. It might take 1 hour for some, 2 hour, 3 hour, or it might take a day, whole day, because you want to copy each, you know, name and paste it into the Excel. But with the bot, let's see how quickly it happens and how fast it happens. So I have started running this process, and we will see like how it is going through each and everything that we have designed. So it is opening Flipkart, then it is typing Samsung mobile phones, it is searching for the results, and it will go on each page on its own. We don't have to even indicate, or we don't have to code anything, you know, specially to do that. It was very, very simple. And yes, it has gone to the pages. See, I'll request, from your side, please, stop, like doing some actions on the screen. Okay, and from here we can go to the project folder, and here this file has been created, the result file. If I run this process again, if I run this process entirely again, this file will still be there. Now at this time the file will not be created again. So if I run this process, let's say I'm running this process again. So if the file is not there, bot will create the file, but if the file is there, then it will overwrite the existing file. So I will see that again. So again, navigating to the Flipkart. Now you can add any type of information you want to search. You can search for the Nokia phones. You can search for any kind of appliances that you want, and you can get that data into an Excel file, and that you can use it for any kind of analysis or any kind of further use. Yeah. So as we can see, we have got the data over here. If I open this result file, so as you see, I have a phone name and I have a price over here. So as you can see, we have very easily got all the data into an Excel file. So it was very easy to develop without any coding and just the help of the activities. So what we have seen in this bot is, getting the data from somewhere and adding it into the Excel. Now we will see the reverse functionality, wherein we will read the data from the Excel and we will feed that into an application or the desktop application. So if the same way we started with this process, we will again go back to the home. We will click on the process and let's say data. So let's say we have this kind of a process, and this process is very common in every organization. There you have a people who are doing, who are pushing the data into multiple applications, who are pushing the data into websites. So that also we can automate very easily, very quickly with the help of activities. The application that we have, let me show you. So this is, let's say this is a dummy application we have, which is a very normal CRM application where we have a first name, last name, to select the gender, then we have some address lines and all the details. So you can see that there are a couple of fields like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 fields are there that a person has to do it manually by seeing into an Excel file. Again, we have some couple of information available over here. And every time after entering the detail, what the user has to do is it has to clear the field. He or she has to clear the field, and again, after adding some information, if I am adding some information, then save the data over here. So I save the data, and again for the next transaction, clear the field. So this is the process that suppose an organizational user has to do, and how we can automate that with the help of UiPath. That we are going to see. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use these two files. So this Excel file has our data. Basically, now this data can come from anywhere. It can come from some admin team or some finance team, or any team can send us any data to push into the application. So let's say this is the data we have received, and I'm just going to add that data into newly created process. So this is the folder, and I'm just going to add that over here for the simplicity. Refresh, and I'm just opening this application. We have already started over here. I'm just double clicking on main. So this is the central canvas that I'm going to get to design. again, as simple as that, I'm just going to drag and drop the flowchart. That is how we start with the process. Okay, again, as we did with the open browser, now we have the activity to open the application. So you don't have to open it manually. You just have to use the activity so that it will open it on your behalf. And I just have to indicate which application I want to open. So I want to open this application. So here that activity has been completed. Open application. So this is very simple to open the application. Again, after opening the application, I want to read the data from an Excel. So how that is done is I will search for the read range. Okay, and I can just double click, indicate which file we want to read. So we want to read this file, this Excel file we want to read. Okay, and we want to read entire file or entire data. So I'm just removing the range. So range we can mention if you want to read in a particular range or only some data of the entire sheet. And once the data has been read over here, we are going to save that data into a container or a variable that we will be seeing in a detail in our course, that what are the variable, what are the data types and all. So let's say I'm going to create a variable, let's say called as a data table, and select the data type as a data table. So that everything will be, included in our course in detail. What are the variable, how to name them, how to create them, what are the data types, what are the scopes and everything. So here in the properties, you can see the properties of, this particular activity. And in the output, I will mention that data table variable that I have created. So our data which has been read from the Excel will be stored over here temporarily. And then that we can use it to update in our application. Now, as I have done, I have read the data from an Excel. I want to push that data. Okay. So what I'm going to do over here is I'm just going to drag and drop one sequence. Now why we use sequence? Because we want to perform number of activities one after other, that we cannot add over here one after other. But what we will be doing is we are taking a sequence. Okay. And here we will be using attach window so that we can use the existing application or that window of the application, and here we can start performing our activities what we want to do. So first of all, what we want to do is we want to add a data row by row into that particular application. So the ideology is read the data and go through each row. Now there is a loop as in we have to go through each and every row. So here for that purpose also UiPath has provided multiple activities like for each loop, which is being used in general programming and all. But you don't have to code anything over here. You just have to simply use this drag and drop. So we are attaching this browser and then I'm dropping this activity called as a for each. What it is going to do for us is it will go through each row of that table and do the transactions that we want. So for each row, in which data table? So the data table that we created, in this data table we have our data. And now what we want to do for each row, what we want to do is simply let's say we want to type first name and last name. So again, type into, indicate the element where I want to type. Let's say I want to type it over here. So this is the first name. And again, if I take a type into where I want to type the last name. So this is the place where I want to type the last name. Okay. So first name and last name, and I have to mention what I want to type. So from this particular row, now we are going through each row, and from this row, this particular row, where is my first name? In which column? So my first name is in the first name column. So I have to mention that column name and to string, so that we are converting that into string, and the last name. So from this row, where is my last name? In which column? So I have to mention a column name, last name. Okay. So I'm typing the first name and the last name. Before that, what we have to do is we have to click on the file and we have to clear the field if there is any data available from the start. So for that, what we are going to do is we are going to take a click activity again, add it on the top, because this will process in the sequence. So click, where we want to click? We want to click on file. Okay, and after clicking on file, I again want to click somewhere else, which is clear field. So again, I will go over here, but the clear field option is not available for me now. So I'll just hit F2 so that it will give me few seconds to activate it, and then I can indicate that option which I want to click, which is clear field. So click on the file, then click on clear field, then type the first name, then type the last name, and then we also want to save it, save the data. So again, we have to click on file, but now I will not drag and drop, but what I will do is, as a smart developer, what we can do is, we can just copy this activity and then we can add it at the last, because we are already doing that action earlier. So we can just simply copy and paste that. And then after that, I have to, click on save file. So this is different. So for that, I have to take a new activity. Again, click on file and then click on save so that it can save the data. So this is how each row will add its first name and last name, and it will save it. So let's see this now, how it runs, and we will try to keep our application open. If we want to close the application after performing all the activities, we can also have a close application activity. We can indicate which application we want to close. So this application we want to close. Okay. So let's go back to the main, and this is the entire process that we have developed. Let me close this application and let's run this application now. Let me close. Okay, we don't have an Excel file open, and let me run it now. So as you can see that bot will open the file, open the application. It will read the file and it will start adding the data. So clicking on file, clicking on clear field, then adding the first name and last name. So this is the same information that is there in the Excel. It is doing it row by row. Clearing the field, again typing the first name and last name for the second row. So similarly, we can fill all the 10 fields, and bot will keep on performing that for each of the field. So as you can see that it is filling the data, it is clearing it, and with the 100% accuracy that it won't type first name in the last name and last name in the first name by any means. Whatever we have trained it, it will go by that mean only. And it will keep on working till all of the rows are finished. So let it be 10, 20, 100, 200 or 2000. Whatever number of rows it has, it will work tirelessly throughout all the process. See, all the data has been fed, and it took just 55 seconds to add a data of 5 row into that application and save it and close it. With the manual, so we cannot imagine that this fast we can work and with this accuracy. So this is how we can do it now with the help of more type into with more and more type into, we can add more fields and we can add a more data to type into, and we can see that how fast it can work. So this was just a concept for you to understand like how the data can be processed in between systems. It can be pulled, it can be pushed, and how quickly you can develop without any coding, and how fast you can develop and how fast it works. Basically, it's not like it is going to take ages to understand everything and then it will work, or no, it is working as quick as as more quick as what humans can do, 90% faster, 70, 80, 90% faster than what we can do with the same level of accuracy. So these were the 2 applications that we have developed. Similarly, apart from that, if you want to send emails or receive the emails for any kind of notifications, so you can have the Outlook activities over here. If you want to read any data from the PDF, so we have the PDF related activities as well. If suppose anything is extra that you want to do, you want to download any packages or something like that, that is which is not by default there, but you want to do something extra, so you can have a manage packages option over here, wherein you can download n number of packages. You can download the any kind of API related packages or any kind of SAP related packages. Let it be anything. So you can see over here we have n number of options developed by the n number of developers throughout the world. So the forum is excellent, so you can download anything from here. So .NET related packages, let's say if I want something related to PDF, I can search for that and I can, install those packages over here. Currently it is not connected, so it won't show anything, but as you install it and click on the managers, you can see everything. All the local packages, if you have installed official packages, NuGet packages, and everything is there. So everything you can do. So we have seen the, what are the activities, how to develop a bot, how to use those activities, what are the, recording features and all. So once this is done, once this is completed, what as a developer or as a development team we have to do is we just have to publish this. We just have to publish these to orchestrator, which is, the one we have seen over here at the platform.uipath.com. So that whatever we are going to publish from here, it will be available for us in this orchestrator in the processes. So from the processes, now this process you can run on n number of machines, like it can be 10 machines, 5 machines, or 20 machines depending on your load. So you design one process, you run it on the multiple machines throughout the orchestrator, and orchestrator sends the commands to UiPath robot. So this is the UiPath robot that we have seen. In the UiPath robot, you will see all the processes over here, and this robot will run the processes on behalf of, the orchestrator will run all the processes over there. So this was the entire UiPath ecosystem, studio, orchestrator, robot, how to develop the process, and how to publish the process. So I think, I'm done from my side. Swati, you can take ahead from here.
Thank you so much, Sagar. So, Sagar, be here for 2 minutes. Guys, do you have any queries related to whatever Sagar taught you quickly? So, I just wanted to understand now, have you got some part of it? So, I wanted to understand from each one of you, like, how much part you got, whatever Sagar have shown for 2 bots, 50%, 20%. So, out of 100%, suppose I can say the 100% is like these 2 bots. So how much percentage of creation of bots and how much easy you feel? So can you put in chat window? Great, 65%. Akshay is saying 65%. Avinash is saying 90%. Vinod is saying 60%. Okay, great. 80%, 90%. Mohammed is saying 80%. Jyoti is saying 90%. Fine. Great, guys, great. Raj is saying 70%. Then Ansari is saying 60%. Great, guys, great. So out of like whatever Sagar have taught, Sagar, you have done good job. So you have taught 60 to 80, 90% of bots or the creation of bots to all of them. So Rahul is asking some question. Automation anywhere, Blue Prism, UiPath. Which one would you recommend to start off with? So Rahul, all things will be covered in question and answers. So stay tuned. Great. Suju is saying 110%. So that is the excellent, Suju. So learning power is excellent. So let's start with a few slides related to HR as well, and a few slides related to the next journey. So thank you so much, Sagar. Let me share my screen. So I just wanted to understand, like, from you guys, are you interested to know, like, how to give answer for, tell me about yourself, or how to give the answers in case of like where HRs are taking interviews or technical rounds interviews are like on web, or just now we are having a conference on web conference. So do you require that knowledge? Then only I will move into that direction, and I'll give you some tips, quick tips for HR, because I want to share my knowledge. But are you available, or are you really interested to know how these HR questions? Yeah. So many yes. Thank you so much. So that we can move ahead and see like how to understand the HR questions, how to get like HR questions done. Let's go ahead. So we have seen the bots now, and you are getting the good knowledge about the information related to bot, and you have processed with the 90%, 110% knowledge about the bot. So let's move ahead. So these are few slides related to, like, if you wanted to get a job inside the top MNCs, there are many things which you need to understand. Not only the technology, you wanted to understand the HR as well. You want to understand how the HR works, because many of the times you are giving the interviews. Technical round to अच्छा गया था, but HR ने बुलाया नहीं. This is the question in your mind, why HR is not calling again. So is there anything missing from your side, or you are a fresher and you wanted to go for interview, and before going interview your habits are improving and you are getting like, oh my god, I'm going for interview. Even if you know everything, you are not able to explain to the person, you are not able to express what is there in your mind and what you wanted to tell. So this is like, if you wanted to go with these top MNCs, like whoever, like names are there in this particular slide. So this is our expertise. We are having expertise in these all domains. We are having expertise in 18 plus years of experience we are having. Then we have trained till now like 335 plus uh, candidates, and they are working in IT. See, guys, even if you are working in IT, you wanted to be a star. So there are some tips for being a star. If you wanted to be a good performer, you wanted to be a good employee, and as well as you wanted to get awards related to company. If you wanted to, if your team size is maybe 2025, and you wanted to be a star in that 2025, you wanted to get a good performance appraisal. In this case, there are some tips which are very, very, very important. There are tips which are related to HR. There are tips which are related to, like, getting a good performance, getting a good client review, how to do that. So technical knowledge is important. No way or no other option for technical expertise. You have to gain the technical knowledge. But suppose you are already you are working as a BA, or you are working as a RPA BA, but you should know about the RPA development as well. So you should be a cross functional. So that is the key. You should be a cross functional in your knowledge. If you are a BA, if you are RPA BA, it is not like you are here to create a documentation. You should know about what are the estimates, how the estimates are getting created, how the development is getting done, so that you will become a project manager. You will become down the line 5 years, 4 years, you will become a project manager or scrum master for the RPA. How it is working? Because if you are saying, okay, I'm a BA, I will do my BA job, so your growth will be not there. If I'm a developer, I will do my developer job. You cannot become a technical architect, or you cannot become an implementation partner. That's the reason the knowledge or the key is important. Knowledge is the key for all these things. So this is a first tip. If you are a BA, if you are RPA BA, get learn the foundation of RPA. Get learn from anywhere. Get learn from YouTube. Get learn from any course. Get learn from any expert, because that is very important. Don't go with booky knowledge. Booky knowledge is very, very, very harmful. बी जब भी किया, इंजीनियरिंग किया, कॉमर्स किया, जो भी किया, तभी हम लोगों ने सब बुक में पढ़ लिया. ओके. In BE we have seen Java, we have seen .NET, we have seen database, operating system. इतने बड़े बड़े books हम लोगों ने पढ़ लिए, लेकिन what we are using, what you are using here in real life, that is very important. Yes, yes. Someone is asking for any resources. Yes, definitely we will be providing all resources for getting it learned. So the first tip is, like, you wanted to go into cross functional. So if you are a BA, don't be like this and only focus on BA. You should learn about the development, not into depth, not into advanced level, just a foundation of development, so that you will become implementation partner or RPA manager after 2 to 3 years. So that is very important, very, very, very important. Second thing, if you are a developer, if you are a .NET developer, so our expertise says, like, if you are a .NET developer, you wanted to go into this direction, you can learn RPA, you can be a RPA developer, RPA senior developer, or solution architect. If you are having good knowledge, like 8 to 10 years of experience, so definitely you can become a solution architect in RPA area directly. How? We will be going to provide you the consultation. We will be there. We are there to provide you how to do that. So that is the key where you will go into. If you are a project manager, if you are a project manager and you wanted to go into RPA project management, then also it is possible. So you wanted to, what you want to do? Simple. It is like you have to take a knowledge about the RPA. You have to take a knowledge about the how project management work in RPA, agile project management works in RPA, and you have to know about the estimations, client communications, how the solution will be provided inside the RPA. So that is our expertise come into picture. We are not only focusing on any tool. We are not only focusing. We need to build careers. We need to build a transformation. We need to get the bounce back of your career. We need to see the we need to definitely we will tips for resume also we are going to give. Just 2 minutes you will see the resume tips as well. So this is the like transformation of your career can happen if you will learn. Here the learning comes into picture. Coming to the point of like CV building or the resume building. What is your resume says? Your resume cannot be more than 3 or 4 pager. So if your resume is 2 pager and you are having experience 10+ years of experience, you have to be sure that your all experience, expertise, certifications, whatever knowledge you are having, what is the need of the market? You need to show that particular need on your CV or your resume. If the particular JD, you know the JD, job description. What is the job description? Whatever the job description, the HR is going to provide you. And if you know out of that 10 points, if you know 5 points and 5 points you don't know about the JD, you should get that knowledge. You put that JD all points in your experience, and your expertise should show whatever the company needs. If company needs 10 things and if you are having 5 things on your CV, HR is not going to call you. HR is not going to call you for the interview. Even if HR will call you for the interview, you will not get that job because the company needs 10 things and you are having only 5 things. But that 5 things can be quickly available for learning. There are multiple things from where you can learn. You can learn easily. So you should learn that, update your CV, and then you should update your CV and put that on Naukri or put that email to that particular HR. So if you wanted to go into one direction of RPA, suppose I'm giving the example of RPA. In RPA JD, I will search for 10 different companies JD related to RPA on all the jobs website. And after that, I will include all these points. I will make sure all these points are, I know all these points, and all the points whichever are there inside the job description should be on your CV. If 10 companies JD you will see all the like 70 to 80% points will be repetitive, and 30% JD will be different depending upon these industries: manufacturing, human resource, automotive. So you need to be sure where you which domain means which industry you are going for the interview. You should get the domain knowledge as well. Not much, but you should get that some kind of domain knowledge, and you should get that particular knowledge about that domain, how that domain works, how that companies work. You should get that homework done. Even if you are a fresher, you should get wherever you're going for interview after the technical round. Also, you should get each and everything about that company. You should do the R&D related to research related to that company. You should see where the company falls, what are the services they are providing, what type of opening they are having, what type of clients they are having, which domain clients they are having, which kind of like employees they are hiring. And then you can see on LinkedIn what kind of employees in that companies are working. So all these things is available. So you should go with your homework. That is the key. That is the key of or the importance of the homework before going for the interview. So your CV should be not more than 3 pages. Then your CV should get like your information about your certifications, information about your expertise inside the project, anything evolution you have done in that your career, any particular strategy you are having to solve the problem, to solve the business problem is very important. Your strategy for solution or the solving the problem is very important. No one is interested like whatever information you're giving. So let me share one example with you. I was in panel interview of Capgemini. I was a panel interview of Capgemini, and that time one of the candidates came and the for the interview. I asked, okay, tell me about yourself. In that panel interview, that interview candidate started, I am, I am XYZ name, and then she was sitting like this, and I'm just sharing the experience, and she was like, my name is, she has said her name, so for example Swati, so my name is Swati. I have done my 10th in this year. I have done my 12th in this year. I have done engineering this year. Then I am having my mother, my two brothers, and my two sisters in my family. I stay in Kurla. So I was like, I'm not at all interested. What who are there in your family? I'm interested in my JD. I want a person who should solve my problems, who should be sure like whatever JD we are providing, that person should get that JD and start working on that particular project. I'm not interested at all. Just like that. Don't go with your all information related to your family. Don't tell about your family in the interview. Don't tell about your 10th and 12th qualification. If HR is asking about all these things, you can provide. But for technical interview, HR interview, don't go with these kind of answers. You should say about your certifications. You should say about your expertise. Even if you're fresher, you should say about your projects, whatever you have done in internship or whatever you have done in project, college project. So you need to be sure whatever the JD they have provided, your answer should match that. If it is not matching, they are not going to call you. They're not at all interested whatever information you are providing. So the answer should be, yes, hi, my name is Swati. I have done BE from Mumbai University. जो भी आपका college है, any information you want to provide for your last qualification, not previous qualifications, then you should start with, I have done the diploma in RPA. Suppose you have gone for RPA position. So I have done the diploma in RPA and I have built 21 bots. I am having a knowledge of UiPath as a tool, but I can work on any tool and end-to-end knowledge about the RPA journey. Starting from the discovery phase of the RPA and the BA's work, I can develop a bot, I can develop an architecture of the bot, and then I can be a good tester for that particular bot. Then I can deliver that bot within the time. I know all the frameworks related thing. I have worked on RE framework. I have created my own RE framework. And I am sure, I am giving you a surety that I will be available. I will be productive from day one in your company. It will be really great if you will give me this opportunity. So you are saying, you are giving the person, the interviewer, you are giving that opportunity, you are giving that confidence that you know all these things, all these technical terms you should use. How many bots you have created, what you have used in that bot. One more answer can be, I have worked on manufacturing domain. I have created bots for purchase order processing and invoice processing. In that I used OCR as well, and I have used my own RE framework. I have created the customized RE framework for these bots because that was a need. for that client. I was involved in all client communications. This is the second answer. So you should be there with the answers which are related to what the client want, what the particular company want, organization want. So that is the tip. That is the tip. You should study JD, job description. You should be there with your certifications. You should be there. You can say, I have done a certification in business analyst, RPA business analyst, RPA development foundation, RPA development one, and RPA infrastructure. And I have done the RPA with AI. So all this certification I'm having, I have created 21 bots in my tenure, this tenure. And I have done even if you are not experienced in RPA, I have done 3 months internship. And in that internship, I have got the live projects. I have worked on the banking projects I have done the bot for banks and for fund transfer as well as for bank reconciliation processes. So this is the information. This is the information which is needed at the time of interview. So this is the information which should be there on your CV. Your CV should not be like 10-pager because no one will going to read your CV. So that should be very, very quick information. So if you want any help related to CV building, if you want any help related to any questions, we are open to questions. And definitely in the last screen, you will get one number where you can book the time. You will get 10 minutes of time and you can ask your questions one-to-one. So that facility we will be providing. So this is the expertise importance. So wherever you are going, from wherever you are learning, you see the expertise should be there. Don't see like the person, the teacher is serving the knowledge. So that is very important. If the expertise comes from the experiences, and experiences comes from the failure. We have done a lot failures in our life related to RPA. Starting before 5 years, I was not expert in RPA. So when I have started, I have done failure because no one was there.
Awesome.
No one was there. No one was there related to give me this kind of information. No one was there. So that's the reason this mission is there. That's the reason I'm here in you. I'm putting my time, my expertise to to take you to keep you up in your career, to build your career, to build your CV, to build your the transformation, to get you bounce back. So that's the reason. This is the expertise which we are having. So these are the transformation we have done. These are the few testimonies we are having related to transformation. So some already vested some amount like 30,000, 40,000, 2 lakhs rupees in other institution. I don't know. I cannot share the names, but they have taken the step towards the transformation. They have taken the steps towards the transformation and getting into the right thing, the expertise thing. They came to us and we have transformed their career. So they are already working in good companies and MNCs, whatever companies we have seen in the previous slides. So these are the few testimonial transformation which we are having. So there are many, so we cannot show all in slides. So that's the reason we are showing 2 or 3 testimonials. So this is the transformation world is having, or they are moving their fresher, they are IT experts, they are developers, they are BAs, moving into even if RPA BA, moving into the implementation partner, RPA developers moving into RPA manager. So all are coming to us, taking the consultation and moving into right direction. If you need consultation, definitely we are there. So now during the COVID, the situation is like everyone is taking interviews, telephonic or a video interview. You should be ready with a good background while you are giving the interview on video. Then your body language should be proper. You cannot sit idle and like this, folding hands and don't move aside. So you should be just like the body language. Your hands should be movement should be there. Whatever answer you are giving, it should be with the graphs, with the some emotions. So you need to be sure like you are giving that answer. Someone raised a hand, I don't know. uh, Wait for some time. Wait for some time for Q&A session. Only 2 slides are left. Then next is like any technical difficulty is there, then you should be ready with all these technical difficulty. You should check your internet and your body language should be proper. You can do the practice. Practice always important. Whenever you are going for interview, even if you will having good technical knowledge, you can be a nervous person. You can like even if your brain is full of knowledge, then also like the interview cannot, we cannot guarantee that interview will go right. That's the reason the practice of panel interview is very 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 important. So we are taking the panel interviews practice. We are taking the interview practice. Just now you are seeing just now you're seeing me on screen. Just like that, 3 or 2 persons will be there with me and they will be taking your interview and you will be giving the interview. That is the interview practice, the panel interview. So this is very 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 important thing. You are this is needed. Which software they will be using, the interviewer will be using, it should be previously loaded on your machine or your phone, and then you can just use that software. So there are multiple things. So see, I cannot share all the knowledge in these 2 hours. 2 hours is a short span which we are having. Still I have tried, we have tried, Sagar have tried, I have tried to share the knowledge as early as possible because time is very important. Do you think this knowledge is helpful to you? Just type yes so that I will get the energy, because talking continuously 1.5 hours is not small thing. It requires lots of efforts, lots of, and your yes, one yes can motivate me for talking. So yes, definitely. So thank you so much. So many yes I'm getting. Vinod, Shailesh, Rama, Tushar, Yashwan, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So these are the HR related things. So this is like, yes, Shivani, thank you. It is Shivani saying it is really good. Thank you so much. So the mission is like no one will suffer. No one can suffer in getting into IT industry. Even if you are any background, non-IT background, we will move you out in IT because I have faced personally. I have faced this problem. This is my story. I have faced a lots of problems going into IT, even if I was having an IT background. Even if I was having IT background, I worked in UK for a year. I worked in Malaysia. I worked in multiple countries project. I was there in UK 1 year. I got a lot of information, lots of knowledge out of it. And that's the reason, like, I am sure this knowledge will be helpful for you guys. This knowledge is helpful for all whoever are there in the session. Thank you so much for your comments. It really motivates me for my passion for giving this information. So there will be one question, whatever you have learned towards this topic, the one question Pallavi will give you on screen, and you just have to answer that question. The first correct answer will be a winner, and the winner will get the certificate for winner wonderful giving the answer, and as well as the winner will get some Amazon coupons. So are you all ready for the question so that I can tell Pallavi to give the answer on give this question, sorry, on chat, and you can just give the answer and that will be from the today's topics, today's whatever board Sagar have shown, and then maybe we will see who is the winner. We will declare the winner now. You can see the winner on chat, so it is not like we are hiding something. So Pallavi, are you ready for the question? Be
Yes,
ready on
Swati.
chat. All should
Yes,
be, yeah. So
I'm
all
ready
should
with
be
the
ready.
question.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm just putting up in the chat box.
Yeah. So all see the question, whatever is there on screen. Which feature in UiPath can easily give ready process without building it?
Yes, I can see.
Great, great. All are giving right answer.
Very quick answer.
Who is there? The first
Pratyaksh.
Pratyay.
Yes.
Before that, I think Shailesh is there, right?
Vairavan.
Vairavan. The spelling is wrong, but still it's fine.
Yeah.
Vairavan. Great, great. Vairavan, you have given the answer first, and you will be a winner for this contest. You have to be connect with Pallavi. Pallavi will provide you give your email ID and information related to your phone number to Pallavi. You will get the Amazon coupons and the certificate for the winner. And the second, one more question is there. Be ready for that. There are two questions which we are providing on screen. So second question, be ready. Let's see who will be. Yeah, Vivan. So you are the winner. It's fine. We can understand the typo mistake. Congrats, congrats. Yeah, second question, please. Are you ready? All are ready? Pallavi, second question. Yeah. Once the process or bot is developed, where do we push it? Great, great, great. See, within this few minutes of time, you are learning so many things, and now you are giving good answers, correct answers. Everyone is giving correct answers. Only one answer was wrong. I don't know whose name is not displayed. That's great, really great. So Pallavi, see who have given the first answer.
I've just given him a message to put up your name.
I am not sure who is DPIR. So please put your name.
Please put your name. Otherwise, we will declare Kalmeshwar.
Yeah. Because Kalmeshwar is second. Who is this? I don't know.
No.
Yeah, it's Ritaman. 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 Okay, that's great. Ritaman is the second winner. Ritaman, get in touch with Pallavi. You will be also getting congratulations, Ritaman, and the first winner for contributing the right answer and the very quickly. So the smart mover is the winner, because we should be a smart mover always. So that's really great. Thank you so much, all of you, for your time. So if you want to book the free consultation,
Swati.
yeah.
Actually, Pratyaksh, his answer came orchestrator after I gave my question.
Just a second. Let me see your question. No. I can see. I can see the same person, Ramanand or something. So Ritaman's answer is the first. I can see that.
Yeah, that's correct. Retaman only correct.
Ritaman, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So Ritaman have given the first answer. So congratulations, Ritaman. And the first winner, what is the name, Pallavi? I am not good at remembering names. Just a second, let me see. Viravan. Yeah. So congratulations, both of you. So are you interested? Are you interested in booking a free consultation? Are you having more questions in your mind which are dumping in your brain? And if you are interested, please type yes related to that. One more thing. Yes, we are having courses. We are having some courses, but we are not here always to like bring that courses up to you and just publicize that courses. If you are interested, if you can say yes, I can show you the slides related to courses. So whoever is interested related to courses can say yes, so that I can go ahead and show the courses. consultation fee is not there. No. So it's a free consultation. It's a free consultation, but you have to book my time because it's a busy schedule I'm having. We are having multiple projects going on and multiple clients. So you have to book my time. You can talk to Pallavi. You can take Pallavi's number, which is on screen. You can see on screen the Pallavi's number is there. You can call Pallavi, book my time, and maybe we can see. Yeah, Shivani, you have raised your hand, but you can type into the chat window, I think. Yeah, so many yes are there. So I think I should show you the slides related to course fees, if you are interested. So have you all get this number? So Pallavi, can you give your number to all on chat window as well, so that I can move
Yeah,
ahead?
sure. I'll give. Just
Okay, okay. Okay, so as all of you are telling related to course, asking for a course, that's the reason I'm going ahead. Let me take course slides up. Just a second, give me 2 minutes. So this is the first course we are having. It's the RPA Career Catalyst one. Here we will be teaching you 6 bots, and the course price is 4999. And you will learn the RPA business analyst role. You will learn a development foundation, solution architect, how that are working for that 6 bots. You will be learning building logics. You will be learning testing the RPA bots. Then assignments will be there. There will be lots of assignments. A live project you will be getting in that catalyst, and you will be getting the help from us related to CV creation and certification. So this is the course Catalyst, Career Catalyst one. Who can go for it? Who are already RPA business analysts can go for it, so that they will get all the knowledge about the development, solution architect, estimations, testing, and they can become an implementation partner after some years. So that's for them. Like, this is the course. This is a short course which we are having. If you need any details related to Catalyst course, definitely we will provide all modules, whatever 10 modules we are having in that, what are the syllabus, everything Pallavi will provide you. Second course which we are, and this is for not for fresher. This is who are already a RPA business analyst, who are already doing a .NET development job, who wanted to go into the any career like RPA business analyst, project manager in RPA, or the want to already are a developer like .NET or Java, and they wanted to move. So they will get. And here we will be giving you end-to-end knowledge about the projects, not only the creation of bots. So end-to-end, starting from business se kya baat karna hai clients, how to talk to clients, how to get information from the client, how to build a bot, on how to build as is to be processed, how to get the information from the client related to as is process, how to get the sign off from the client, each and everything. So whatever I'm talking, it is the end-to-end project knowledge. So that you will be getting. Next is it's a career catalyst too. In that we will be covering the RPA development foundation. So it will be the panel interview support will be additionally provided. The actual development of 11 bots will be provided, and that 11 bots will be end-to-end bots implementation. So this is the catalyst too. You can remember the price, or maybe you can remember the name of the course. And if you are interested, you can talk to Pallavi, and you can give the information. She can give the information related to each and every course modules, detailed information about the assignments, projects, everything. So, but it will be a live IT experience, because we are IT company. We are not trainers. We are not teachers. We are IT company. We are having actual projects of different countries like Italy, Spain, and US. So you will be getting the knowledge about the actual project. And the third is it's a career catalyst fee. Here we will be providing the 20 bots and the actual implementation, the job openings, the panel interview support, and there will be additionally support of the internship kind of role you can do with us. We will be giving you actual project, how the project works, and it is the actual internship you will be getting in this. So this is the career catalyst 3. So this is a big course. So if you wanted to go for career catalyst 1, it's fine. If you wanted to go for career catalyst 2, it is fine. If you wanted to go for career catalyst 3, the deep course, everything will be also fine. Then it's for non-IT and freshers. There is a different course which we have built, because see, everyone will not get everything same knowledge, and everyone's brain is not same. So for non-IT and for freshers, this is the course. So we are starting from what is the IT, what is the IT project, what is the IT project overview, IT growth का tips क्या होता है, how to handle two projects. So because this non-IT person, whoever is coming into this course, or the fresher, whoever come into this course, don't know about the IT. The previous course one, they know about the IT, they are already working in the IT. So that's the reason this course is the different course, which is the career booster, name as career booster. This is the bounce back for your career if you are a non-IT or fresher. So these are the courses which we are providing. In non-IT and freshers also, 2 months live project internship will be provided. You will be getting the internship certificate. You will be getting the internship certificate. You can show that, okay, I have worked on this live watch or live project. So this is the experience you will be getting, and the certificate also you will be getting, so that you will be no more fresher or no more non-IT person, because you will work into the IT industry, our IT projects, our IT company. So this is the career. This is a career booster. So these are the processes, like if you need any information related to career catalyst 1, again I'm moving to career catalyst 1, career catalyst 2, and career catalyst 3. These are the 3 courses. These are the only points I have taken. If you need the deep course, whatever is there, this is 3 to 4 page information we are having related to each course. You can get it from Pallavi if you want. And if you are interested, you will be getting multiple certifications. You will be getting certifications from UiPath. You will be getting certifications from STEP. We are ISO certified company, and we are these certifications will be helpful for international projects as well, because we are doing the international projects. So this is the automation era, and this is the journey. So thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much. If you have any question, you wanted to ask any question, you can put that in chat, and maybe we can take that ahead. Pallavi, do you have time so that we can take 2 to 3 questions?
Yes. We can give 5 minutes.
Yeah. So if
Yeah,
you are
because
interested,
there are a lot of questions.
Hmm?
There are a lot of pop-up questions from students, and we have
Okay.
not given their answers.
Yeah. So I think we can have questions. Anyone is interested in consultation, one-to-one consultation, that will be only for 10 minutes. So be prepared with your questions. Out of, like, after 10 minutes, we will be not attending that particular question. So if you are really interested to go into IT, if you are really interested to move your career and bounce back your career, definitely you will be having a great platform. You will be having a free consultation from our side, free consultation from me. You will be just book your time for 10 minutes with Pallavi will give you timeline, and you can join on Zoom, and you can ask me questions. Yes, Python developer, for Python developer, for .NET developer, for BA, for non-IT, because we have trained CAs as well, BCom developers, BCom educated operations people as well. So it's not like you, if you are into IT, you are non-IT person, you are already working as a developer or a RPA developer or RPA BA, but you wanted to go into high level like RPA manager or implementation partner. So there are different things like DSR, daily status report, weekly status report, how to create it, how to create the process traceability metrics, how to track the change management into the process traceability metrics. So there are multiple things, multiple knowledge sharing is there. So we are already doing it. So someone is asking what type of use case requires coding. Coding is not required in this. I need to share something with you. Uh, because audience are very good in today's sessions. Let's share some more knowledge about the RPA. So you can see my screen. There are some use cases related to IT industry which we are keeping in our sales pitch. So when we are as an IT company, we are going into market. So we are selling the RPA services into the market. So for finance and account, for HR, for payroll, for sales and marketing, operations, customer service, supply chain, IT, you can see my screen, right? Otherwise, I'm talking and no one can see my screen. So manufacturing, banking, healthcare, there are multiple industry. These are 150 plus use cases which are there already running into the market. One more thing, whoever are tester, software tester, the RP is going into RTA now. So the same robotic software will be used for robotic test automation. So we will be training you for the robotic test automation as well. So if you wanted really bounce back your career, if you really interested to stay in IT, to grow in IT, and to get the good performance in IT, this is really great platform for you. So if you wanted to book time for consultation, please today itself you have to book the time, because otherwise this is the week only. This week we will be giving you consultation. So that is the one thing. These prices, whatever we have shown you, this is the prices for today's session, today's seminar. So it is like today you have to talk to Pallavi if you want to book the any course. You can get the information, register yourself today itself, and Pallavi will give you all the information. So whoever is interested to move into the IT, who wanted to grow into the IT, who are already there into IT, and who wanted to be shine into the IT, move into the IT, and bounce back to your career and grow your career inside the IT, even if in the COVID situation. So that's it from my side. If you are interested, having any query, you can just get back to us on the query. Pallavi's number is already there. Pallavi, you can provide your number to them. So can you, the next question, can you give me the information like which, have you liked the session? What is your view about the session? Is it informational? It is good session you are having. Have you got some knowledge in that 2 hours? So thanks, Rahul. Rahul is saying very informative session in small time. Yeah. One more, someone is saying, but I can't get your name. Sorry. So yes. So Priya is asking. Yes, we are going to reference. We are going to give the placement. Raj, thank you so much for saying that excellent session. Yes, Tushar, this is one of the best session I attended. Thank you, Tushar. Definitely, you can come into consultation if you have any query. If you see, I cannot talk to 40, 50 people at the same time. So, uh, thank you so much. Someone is saying it is fruitful. Name is not there. Very interesting. Viravan is saying very interesting. And thank you, Viravan, and congratulations to you for getting the prize, because in one session you have got the information and you have given the correct answer in quick time, in smart way. Chakravati is saying, can you share the PPTs? Chakravati, this is the informational PPT. We cannot share definitely. But if you need anything from us, definitely you can book the time and you can get the information. Rahul is saying thanks for the session and congrats to winner. Thank you, Rahul. So even if like Rahul, your question is automation anywhere, then UiPath. So any tool you want to learn, you can learn. And second thing, tool is the 40% area, 60% is end-to-end journey of the RPA. 60% is getting into RPA thinking about the RPA, thinking how the bots are thinking, how the bots are getting created, what is the architecture. So this will remain same. This will remain same in all tools. Tools will change. Tools will change, but the information related to 60% will change. So whoever are interested in course, can you please say can you please type yes in message box so that Pallavi will get the information, and Pallavi be ready. Okay, Tushar is saying yes. One more thing, one more person is saying yes. Kamleshwar is saying yes. Okay, so I think you can book your time, and Kamleshwar, Tushar, see if you want guidance for choosing the course, which course should I choose, then also we will provide, because we don't want your money only, because this is our mission. This is not money based. If it is money based, we are not putting so much time in that. We are getting good money from our projects. We are really happy for getting the money, but we cannot give a knowledge freely, right? That will not good, because that that knowledge giving or knowledge sharing requires some time, and that time is not free. So that's the reason. uh, Thank you so much, everyone. You can book your time on this number, and maybe then we will guide you if you want which course you are suitable for you, and we will definitely meet you in the consultation. And from next Saturday, coming Saturday, the sessions will be start. We are getting the batch done. So, and batch will be not more than 5 people. So please book that time, because more than 5 people and the face-to-face batch is not possible, because we are not giving a lot of things at home to do. So we are giving it's an instructor-led training. It's not a videos kind of thing, and it's an experience-based training which we are providing. And additionally to that, we will be providing the agile project management session as well. So thank you so much. Everything, Chakravarti, what will be the duration of the sessions? Everything, every information you will get from Pallavi. What will be the modules? How many? Yeah, Vinod, thank you. Thank you. Thanks to you as well. So thank you so much. Book the time for the consultation if you want, if you are really interested. Don't waste our time and your time. If you're really interested, you wanted to do something and you are not getting the guidance, you wanted to do your career bounce back, you are not getting the guidance from anyone else. There are multiple questions bombarding in your brain and you are not getting the answer. We are here to help you out. So definitely see you in the session. See you in the free consultation. Book your time today itself, because every weekend we are having this kind of sessions, and every weekend we are getting new consultation members. So we cannot give the time after this week. So this is very time bound. So book your session today, consultation. And if you want to book the course, you can book today. So Pallavi, hand over to you. If you want to talk to anyone, you can talk. You can get the information if you want. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Swati. It was a wonderful session. And I would request all the participants just to give your LinkedIn ID over here in the chat box, please. We will be soon uploading a few things on LinkedIn. So for that, we require your LinkedIn ID. Yeah, thank you, Sagar. Thank you, Ramakrishna. Yeah, thank you, Ritaman. Yeah, thank you, Gayatri. Thank you, Sailesh. Thank you, Anand. Thank you, Vairavan. Yes, everyone, can we take a last photo of the session if everyone comes with the video? Yeah, just a minute. Yeah, please, you can start sharing your video. I want to take a photo of everyone. Yeah, that's nice. Tushar, I can see you. Anyone else? No one? Okay. So thank you everyone for joining. You can contact me. My number is there on the screen and I'm giving it in the chat box also. Okay, thank you everyone.